going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the brand new cover athlete cards that are in-game right now. We'll show you them, talk about their discounted abilities, go over the pack offers, cover everything related to it. But before we do that, let's talk about this Twitch Drops program 40 Chill for the free Donald pin. It's customizable. You can make him a fullback. He gets any team chem in the game. Here is the full schedule when you need to tune in. I'm bringing this up again because there still seems to be a lot of confusion. I was streaming yesterday, and I can't tell you how many times people came into the chat and was asking if I had drops available, who had drops available, how do you get them? Number one, you need to go watch my tutorial down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. It goes over everything in full detail, but I bring up the schedule here because there's a total of 10 days, right? Across the top of the schedule, Open Directory, December 22nd, 28th, and 29th. Those are 3 of the 10 days available. The other 7 were December 7th and December 9th, which are past. And then the remaining are December 13th, which is going to be the next one available, 15th, 18th, 20th, and 26th. So out of those 10 days, you need to tune in for 8 of them. You need 8 tokens to upgrade Donald Penn. We are already 2 days down, which means if you have 0 tokens at this moment, you have no room for error anymore. You have to tune in on the 13th, 15th, 18th, 20th, 22nd, 26th, 28th, and 29th to get these. I know it's very confusing to tell when some of these streamers are going live because there's no times on here. All I can recommend is on those given days. For example, on the 15th, Good Game Bro, Up and Adam Skimbo. Make sure you got all of them followed on Twitch. Turn the notifications on. Go follow them on Twitter. I'm sure they're going to tweet out when they are going live and how long they're going live for. But you need to not miss any streams if you have 0 tokens at this point. One other common question I'm getting in relation to the 0 Chill Field Pass is the daily tracker. So if you go into this Field Pass, there's a handful of things that you can do to earn XP and to earn free rewards. And one of them, if you go to the objective tab, is this daily Muttmas calendar. It says log in for 17 plus days during Muttmas. I'm hearing that a lot of people are stuck on like 1 day or 0 days and it's not calculating. Today would be considered, I assume, day number 4 of the Muttmas calendar. Now, maybe they didn't count the first day, Thursday, and that's why I'm stuck on 2 instead of 3, and we'll see what happens here after 10:30 if it goes up. But I just want to let you guys know, you are not alone if you're seeing that. I don't know what the fix is. I don't tell you in that situation. All I can say is just try logging in every day. I did get yesterday's present in game, but I think it was for logging in for day number 1. And then I also got like a random present which said it was for the Madden calendar, which is an entirely different thing. That's on their website for the majority of it. It's been like giveaways, like a Josh Allen autograph and copies of Madden and things of that nature. Day number 1 gave out a free pack. Then we had a stretch of like 5 days where you didn't really get anything, and it seems to have gotten better. There were limited time solos, but yesterday did give out a free pack. So all I can say is just log in every day. You can check this, but if it's not updating for you, I've had other people tell me that, so you are not alone. There's also a daily tab within this Field Pass that just says 0 Chill Daily Login. I don't know if people are having problems with this one as well. This wasn't here when the promo first dropped, so truthfully, I haven't really been paying attention to it fully, but it's about to hit 10:30. The content's about to go live. Let's see if either of these things update. So I got good news, I hope, here. Hopefully you guys are experiencing this as well, but I backed out to the main menu, went back into MUT after 10:30 after the content came out, and I did get XP just for simply logging in. Remember, that's under the daily tab. And I also got a present, and it says that I hit basically day number 3 of the 17 plus days of Muttmas. And if I go back into the 0 Chill Field Pass, you can see now it says log in for 17 plus days. It now says 3 of 17. Just a moment ago it said 2 of 17, and then that 0 Chill daily login is checked already because I logged in for the day. So go try that now. Hopefully it's working for you all. Let's talk about the Cover Athletes program. There's not too much to it, right? Because there's no solos, there's no sets. It's definitely a money-based promo. The key here and the hope is that these cards are going to be less expensive because they're coming out of packs a lot more frequently. That's something that we did not see last week. Richard Sherman, Gronk, those collector's edition cards still very expensive to this day, 3 million and such. But let's take a look at the brand new cards here. We got some pretty good ones. Troy Polamalu, Larry Fitzgerald, if you guys did not know, they shared a Madden cover together, and both cards look really good. Larry Fitz, you know, he's obviously got the height here at 6'3", 94 speed, a bit slower than Tyreek, but I think he might be the better card because, I mean, he's taller, and look at the route running and the catching. Really, really good one. Here are his discounted abilities. He's going to get outside apprentice for 1 AP. If this would have been slot apprentice, I would have dumped Tyreek in a heartbeat and picked this card up, but unfortunately it's not. He gets short in elite for 2 AP and then mid in elite for 1 AP. I don't know if short in is as good this year as it was last year, unfortunately. So he also has an X Factor, but you can see here, like, the art is not loading on it within the catalog, so I don't know exactly what that one's going to do. Maybe you guys can figure it out for me and let me know down below in the comment section. For Troy P, he gets some good discounted abilities as well. Here are his attributes, by the way: 94 speed, 94 man, 95 zone, 94 hit power. I know a lot of people are going to look at his height, say he's 5'10", he's really short, and indeed he is. But I think one key to it, and it happens a lot with the CD Deuce card, the AKA CJ Gardner-Johnson, when you have pick artists equipped on these shorter defenders, that ability lights up a lot, and it gets animations that you probably wouldn't get if it wasn't active, but also it helps out those shorter defenders. So he's going to get medium route KO for 2 AP. I don't really think that's worth it unless you play a ton of man coverage, but because that's between like 10 and 20 yards and he's a safety, I don't know how well it's going to work unless you put him as a sub linebacker. Pick artist for 1 AP is definitely a W, and then you have enforcer for 1 AP. If I were to use this card, and we might take a look at picking it up, I would definitely go with the pick artist for 1 AP. And just like the Fitz, he has an X factor here, but it just doesn't seem to be loading in the game currently. Both of these players also have a 93 overall version of them that's not going to get the good discounted abilities, and the attributes are not as good, if we just put it frankly here. So, for example, here's the Larry Fitz 92 speed, catching, route running's all good. He's just a little bit slower there, and I know that's really, really important. And if you take a look, he actually still gets some discounted abilities there. Short in for 2 and outside apprentice for 1. So you can take a look at both of those cards as well. If Troy P's non-collector's edition still gets pick artist for 1 AP, it might be worth it because it's going to be less expensive. Yeah, he still gets it for 1 AP. So this is actually a W of a card. 93 speed, 93 man, 93 zone. I actually like this one a lot. And we're going to take a look at the price difference here. I would say if Troy P's 94 is way up here and the 93 is way down here, I'm just going 93 all day. But let's take a look at the auction house. This is early, right? It's 10:42 a.m. We got 59 of these on the auction house already, and he's basically at 400K. So this is really good for the lower overall card. I'm going to assume that Larry Fitz is in the same boat, but being that this has only been out for about 13 minutes, and there's so many of them out there, and there are some pack offers that are going to help that out for sure. But this is good news for the 93s, and again, I really think that Troy P 93 is probably worth taking a look at if the 94 is super overpriced. Let's find out now here. And again, prices are going to change by the time moves on and you know, people are watching this video. But early results, pretty expensive. Only 19 of them on the auction house for Troy Polamalu. I think the Larry Fitz 94 is going to be more highly coveted than the Troy Polamalu, so this one might be even more expensive and more rare on the auction house. But let's see, 18 of them and actually less expensive. So we'll pay attention to the pricing on this. Again, super early. It's not as favorable as it was with like the Gary Anderson card yesterday, but at the end of the day, that's a kicker. But I think early on, we didn't see these cards be this cheap last week with Richard Sherman and Gronk. Now, a big reason could be because of pack offers, and it's actually not one of the new offers that came out today. It's the offers that came out yesterday. So if you haven't opened this one up here, and I'm still personally not spending money on packs until EA fixes some other things consistently, but this fire deal, it's basically $10. I told you guys in yesterday's video, if you're gonna open this one, save it for today. So now is a good day to open it up if you want to, because you got a shot at not only the 93 cover athletes, but of course the LTDs at 94s. Hopefully you get the 93 plus slot, not the 84 plus slot. And if you didn't see the odds on this one, it's pretty good, right? You got a 50%, 49% if we're being real technical about it, 49% chance to get a 93 plus there. I think it's a big reason you saw a lot of the 93 Zero Chill champions get inexpensive. And then they do have the $25 cover athlete pack. So this is week number 3 of this promo. The first week only had a $50 offer. Weeks 2 and 3 had this $25 offer, and if you take a look at it, you're going to get 286 plus slots, and then either is very important here, either a 90 plus or a 93 plus cover athlete. So you don't get guaranteed a cover athlete in this pack. I saw a few comments and tweets last week. People were confused on this one. And that one's $25. So again, these cards are good today. If you want to take a shot at it, go for it. I will not be, but that is your content for the day. We should have new Mix-Up Monday cards tomorrow, and they will likely preview some of those, if not all of them, on Twitter at some point this afternoon. So you might be able to expect a YouTube short from me on those. And the key to those cards is, will we get sets? Did they hear, our outcries from last week? Will we get sets for those cards? Don't expect them to change Cover Athletes program at all. This one seems like it is what it is, but I'm really hoping that they, put in some type of sets for those Mix-Up Monday cards that were really, really expensive yesterday. I'm out for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.